We've got an extra special co-host today. It's none other than one of the world's great actors. She's the star of ITV's new big drama. It is, of course, Maxine Peake. Only kidding.
I'd be offended, but I adore Maxine.
Exactly, yes, I thought that. I thought it'd be safe staying.
I loved you in Dinner Ladies.
I loved Dinner Ladies.
It was.
She's the best, isn't she?
She was great. It is, of course, Vicky McClure. Fantastic. Brilliant. Epic. That's amazing.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
I didn't have to take my headphones off. I was like, I don't know, it's just your voice, isn't it? Your own voice.
It's funny in your own voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't mind, actually. As you can tell.
You don't have to listen to it as much as I do.
That's probably true, actually.
Yeah, we're at the right end of our voices, aren't we? Yes,
Obviously, with the legendary This Is England, for which you won the BAFTA, famously. Line of Duty, which is just about the biggest TV show in Britain of the last decade. Wonderful. You've got a new show coming out, Vicky. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's called Trigger Point. It starts tonight, 9 o'clock on ITV, and it's basically about a bomb disposal unit and the expos that go to this estate. That's where we kind of see them to begin with. I don't want to go into the series too much. We are going to go week by week, which is great.
Nice.
We're not going to be dropping them all. And I play Lana Washington. She's an expo, and she... her sort of partner in crime is Adrian Lester, the brilliant Adrian Lester. He plays Nutkins, and we find this device, and then we start to learn that London is under attack, and we follow that lead.
Brilliant. And it's on at 9 o'clock on ITV.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, is that right?
Yep, for the next 6 weeks.
And of course, it's Jeb Mercurio again, isn't it?
Well, he's not wrote it.
No.
So he's produced it through his production company, HTM, and he was kind of on this writer's scheme. So Daniel Brealey, who's wrote it, he's been kind of mentoring him, and it's his first episodic television show, and he's done an immense job. I mean, from the first draft to what we've, to the scripts that we ended up shooting, every time he was just creating more and more drama. And I think the support of Jed's obviously been huge, but he's a real talent.
It's quite interesting because you've said in a few interviews this week, because you've been everywhere this week.
It's been busy.
It's been very busy. But you said that maybe this was a part, certainly 15 years ago, and I agree, would have been written for a man.
Yeah.
But when they wrote this part, they actually used your name before they decided on the name of the character, didn't they?
Yeah, I found this out the other day, that when Daniel was writing it, Lana Washington was actually called Vicky. I don't know if it was Vicky Washington. I don't know. But he had me in mind. But I think you're right. I think given that there isn't any female expos currently serving in the Met, which is what... that's the sort of position that Lana's in. There's female expos in the army, but as it stands, there aren't any. So you're right. I think 15 years ago, this would have naturally just been a man's part. So
That's how Vinnie Jones got started, isn't it? Was it in Lock, Stock? It would have been. His Guy Ritchie wrote a Vinnie Jones-like character.
Did he?
And then got Vinnie Jones.
Oh, really?
to play that very same Vinnie Jones-like character.
Which is what I did in Svengali, the film.
You did, didn't you?
I did. I wrote the part for Vicky McClure.
Wow.
And that happens quite a lot, I think, in the industry. Listen, we want to chuck this out to our wonderful audience. And again, you've been magnificent this last week. I'm out and about in the streets of London, and people are coming on to me about the show and about Nailing Your Colours and the sports documentary Countdown. As somebody pointed out to me, I said to him, it's just our favourites. It's not a definitive list of the best, because it's just an opinion mark of mine and yours.
Especially given the non-scientific way in which we constructed it.
Exactly. But we want to check out, obviously, we want to ask Vicky any questions. She's on text us 81089 or tweet us at talkSPORT. Any stuff you want to know. I'm sure there's some Notts County fans out there that might want
you buzz.
they might want to have a quick chat. But if anyone wants Vicky about her acting and what she's done, I know the most of them will be... is there going to be another Line of Duty? Is there going to be another This Is England? That's we'll get them. But let's see what people ask. Let's see what questions come in. Talking about Notts County, the game was called off, but they're not doing too bad, Vicky. They're in the playoff places, so that's not too bad. And you're hoping now it's all calming down for you, but you're going to try and get down to see them.
I've been invited to so many games recently, and I just every time I'm so close to going, and then the schedule just doesn't work in my favour. So very soon I will be back at the game. I can't wait.
Good to get you over there, and of course. You're freer now, aren't you? Because you've just recently finished the next project, haven't you?
Yeah, we finished filming Without Sin literally a week ago today. technically.
I seem to recall you on the phone, and you'd just finished at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it was definitely a week ago today, and then it's been hectic.
And talking about Jed Mercurio having his own company, tell us about your new company, Vicky. That's part of Without Sin.
It's actually our company, Johnny. So yeah, me and you have set up a production company called Build Your Own Films, BYO, and Without Sin, that is shot in Nottingham, set in Nottingham. Is co-produced with BYO and Left Bank, who make The Crown. So we're in with the big boys.
Yeah, it was it's a good start. Yeah. And I need to say to the Welsh nation, and who will be lots of them listening, we'll do something down there for you soon as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be nice. Pop along.
Yes, try and do Wales as well.
Well, it doubles as so many different places, doesn't it? The Welsh landscape. We were talking about. I think that Forrest Whitaker was down there again recently, playing yet another.
Well, this is the thing. Wales has always been an incredible place for people to film, and they've hosted so many amazing shows and films. And I'm just desperate for Nottingham to sort of be in the same league.
That'd be nice.
Well, they've got there's an infrastructure there. There's stuff for this crew, and that's important. And you really wanted to put Nottingham as the kind of star of the drama, didn't you? You filmed lots of famous sites and the council house, which is called the city hall, and all those kind of things. You made sure that was in the drama, didn't you? Yeah,
I mean, Fran, who wrote it, who's again a new writer and is from Nottingham, wanted to get all that in there. So she, when you're reading the script and she's placing locations, even the likes of Forest, you can sort of I can see it jumping off the page. And, because we've been producing it, I've been able to watch the rushes, and it's just so exciting to see the city looking so beautiful.
You got your own tram to work, didn't you?
Well, actually, I didn't get my own tram to work, but we did have to use a tram in the show, so we did make sure
it was my
tram. Oh no!
Gotta be done.
Yeah, no, it has. It literally has got to be done. No, that's fair enough.
Why not?
But it's brilliant. I mean, I was really proud of you in the fact we got that, and it creates jobs. It doesn't just create attention. You got crew in, and you got people, and it created a little industry, didn't it?
Honestly, we used so many great workshop actors, lots of unknown actors, friends, people that, like Johnny Harris obviously is starring in the show, and we're great friends, but he's an incredible actor. It's like we had a real mixed bag. And then in terms of crew, again, we just managed to employ as many people as we could locally, and so many people were like, Vicky, this is unbelievable, we're working at home, I'm going to my bed at night. And I'm like, honestly, I walked to work one day. The base was that close, so it was a real treat for people in the Midlands.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, seriously, send your texts in, send your tweets in, text 81089, tweet at talkSPORT. Who would you like to see Vicky play? A lot of bets went on for Bond this week. Did you see that?
Oh.
Well, it's available.
I mean, after this trigger point as well, I bet you more bets will come in.
Build your own Bond. Come on.
Very good. Still to come on today's show, we'll be chatting to actor Stephen Graham. Stephen Graham's on, Vicky. DJ Trevor Nelson, and former England striker Gary Birtle. He joins us next, so please stay with us.